down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Check. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come above. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab up then get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, cuts are carried down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning, find me where people are mourning, man, cause death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savages speaking a language, y'all, you don't understand, you a foreigner. So nobody needs an advantage now, we need some balance and order. But you know that's never the case, never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a choice that they're giving to you, there will never be just in the face. We sing for the sorrow and dance for the pain. No one to follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming, we starting today, but we wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn.
Fall back here, get back, do-do-do. Fall back here, get back, do-do-do. Fall back here, get back, do-do-do. Fall back here, get back.
Fall like yellow on leaves. Fall like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, to sleep. You weak, chic. The webby, look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. Back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back.
I only like bad, with a thick, it's a big, it's a no, so long as she get really Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we like we go back, way back. Run it, that we on track. But you can never ever be my man, you a whole snap. You said it on your IG page, I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach, play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. Back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back. Fall back here, get back, do-do-do. Fall back here, get back, do-do-do. Fall back here, get back, do-do-do. Fall back here, get back, back. Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to make me fight Q-tip, Ali Shaheed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the Shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please, let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Step by 17 and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unleaded fuels. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step in, all the chat, I got that head nod that make you your neck. And you know we come through to wreck the disco track. But I got you all the chat. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect.
We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Younghoe Koo going to get this one going. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play action. Oh, they come after him right away, and Deputy goes on the first play of the game.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out, and they took the fight right to them, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this one.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Kevin Pirates!
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Out wide, that's to Davis. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Get it! Cougar 19, go!
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniel. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And great coverage on special teams for Marcus down inside the 5-yard line. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready to go!
Look wide. Get this one complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Third and short yardage. Here's Williams. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Gain of 6. First down, Philadelphia.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
So you spend all week, Mike, working on what they call the opening script. It's the plays that you love the most and you want to get called early. The problem? None of those plays account for being called inside your own 5-yard line. But that's exactly where they find themselves after that sack, and that's a disastrous start.
On second down, it's Williams. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
What can they do here? This is third and forever. Williams. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19.
First down, it's Davis. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards, mark with 29.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Second and inches.
Ready.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
31-yard line. Here we go. 70 Timberwolf.
Now, give to Davis. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Kobe Dean in on the tackle. From the 33, here's second and 8.
Let's go now.
The 33-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Passes caught, that's DJ Moore. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
13 yards on the play.
A first catch for DJ and a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right.
And he will go all the way. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Commanders. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Man in motion is Smith. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
He's beyond it to the 45. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. How about this 1-2 to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
What is on?
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Jordan McGee there on the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Williams to throw on second down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. And you look out there and you have a mismatch. You have a linebacker or a safety on your running back. He's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Here's a design run. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
What is up?
So after 1, it's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up.
What is up?
They'll run. It's Barkley. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will cut it to a 2-point lead. So out is Koo. He'll pick this one away after the touchdown. Here's Williams on the return. This will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Red! 70 Lions! 19 Lions! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Warriors 70! Ready, right?
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That's going to be dropped underneath for Davis. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
2nd and 7.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On the ground, it's Davis. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Has his man, it's Samuel. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
First down 10 at the 50-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the ground, this is Davis. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
Down at the 50-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
Ball
second
right
and
on the
9.
50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hawk 70, Hawk 18, Pioneer.
Here's Daniel. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And he will get into the end zone. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. His 4th TD grab of the season. The extra point by Sanders is good. The Commanders will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. After the touchdown, Myers is back to put this one away. Patterson now to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Send a man in motion right. On third down, it's Williams. Forced to his right. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That pass play good for 22. Good for an Eagles first down.
At the 46-yard line.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. Jordan McGee there on the stop. It is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. At the Commanders' 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And left side, it's Cox. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. They'll run the toss to Barkley, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Williams. He's got it inside the 5. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. They try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
What is going on?
Barkley trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stopped him up short. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. Talk things over before third down. Now Williams. That is caught to the goal line and in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him in the game, and 60 on the year. Coop able to add the extra point, and the Eagles will cut it to a 2-point lead.
16. Eagles 14.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
It's a gain of 16 yards. First down.
Go.
Play action. Here's Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Throwing on second down. Daniel. Intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles will take over here just past the 30.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Going right, it's taken in, and he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. come to the line for first down and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Got a man, good job coming back for the ball on the completion. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down. Throwing again, Williams. Exiting the pocket right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. There's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing on second down. Williams completes this one. That's Christian Watson.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Hey, volunteer.
On third and a yard, it's Williams. And caught left side. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. Throwing is Williams. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore all over that. Gets a hand in there to knock it away.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. To throw is Williams. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's third and 10. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That is caught at the 3. And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on third down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Throw it again. It's Williams. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Eagles.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Here's Coop for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles will up the lead to 5.
Commanders 16.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Warriors 70, Panther 60, Panther 60, 79 Broncos.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and it just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Williams to throw on second down. A pass taken in by Watson. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And that's going to be enough to move the chains. First down, up past the 35.
All game long, Mike, this guy is asked to make key block after key block for the ball carrier. But this time, the coach is calling him to do the running for a change, and on third and short, no surprise, he gets the job done.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. Look at the 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 43, here's second and 7. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, it's Williams. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down. On fourth down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Nowhere to run that time. Punt team got down there quickly, and they're going to stop them back inside the 10-yard line.
Ready up. Seven Pirates, go.
On play action, Daniels. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go, Scott. Rocco.
Daniels to throw on second down. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. And they will finally get him out of bounds, but not until he's near the 45-yard line.
36 yards.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards. Set to go now on first and 10. On the handoff, it's Davis. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Two times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
34-yard line.
Go, Reed. Ready,
A run with Davis. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
Down by Nakobe Dean.
Nice. Ready.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 7.
70. 70. 70, trap 50, trap 60.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. He's got his tight end. That's Sinnott. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Cougar, come 19, come ready.
On second down, it's Daniel. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get the ball.
He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
Sanders on for the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Commanders will cut the deficit down to 2.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Straight ahead with Barkley. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. They'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. A pass caught by Saquon. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They're down and 3. Here's Williams. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Down the right sideline. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Saquon trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stopped him up short.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. And he will score again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his 3rd of this game. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Rattler, 18 Rattler. Come on. Panther 11. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Throwing on second down, Daniels. That's caught. It's the tight end Sinnott. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
18, Pioneer. Dragon 60.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when
and he will score! Game on! DJ Moore! Touchdown, Commanders! That his second touchdown of the afternoon. Sanders here for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Commanders will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Commanders 26.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike. This pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game, and they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
On second down, it's Williams. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a third down. To throw, it's Williams. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Throwing on second down, Williams. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Open man, left side, he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 6. And in motion is Ingram. Williams. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And he's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. At this point in the 4th quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight. Cuddy.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Right side, catch made by McClure. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
49-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real quick.
Ready, break.
100 real quick.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready. Cougar 19. Go.
They'll drop to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now, on 2nd and long.
Check smash. Check smash. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Now Daniels. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
First and 10 now from the 36.
What is it up?
On the ground, here comes Patterson. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Great. Next. And anyway,
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Second and 11.
Trimmer.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. It's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.